The Elephant by A.J. Mittendorf. Toscanini was no ordinary elephant, but an ancient, giant, hurly-burly he-elephant. He had two enormous tusks that started right up here and curled around to distant points way far over there. For an elephant he stood distinguished, proud and grand. No beast dared to challenge his authority on land. Even so, this lordly elephant was kind and gentle. Often was his quiet heart considered monumental. Other times, though, rarer times, he thought himself almighty, stomping through the grassy field so as not to be taken lightly. One such day as this, when he was trying to enchant with his strength and stature one of many a she-elephant, he, with all the shaking of the ground that he could muster, and sun shining on his tusks to flash his lofty luster, marched himself right through his herd, and shook his awesome head, flapped his giant ears, stretched his massive trunk, and said, "I can grasp the juicy leaves, the finest from this tree. It's the tallest of the savannah, as far as I can see. All the finest leaves around are growing at the top. You can share a meal with me, just watch the branches drop." From where he alone could reach, he plucked a branch of green. The ladies stood and pulled up grass as though they hadn't seen. Toscanini marveled that the others didn't jump. Well, he'd look for branches even higher and more plump. Reaching up his trunk again and standing tippy-toe, pushing forth with all his might as high as he could go, "Huh!" he yelled. "Success at last! Look, ladies, what I've done!" No one looked impressed, but turned away one by one. Then a cow, who knew him well, shook her head and sighed. "I enjoy him so much more," she started to confide, "when he loves himself much less, and loves his herd instead. Even massive hearts like his are easily misled. Either they are filled with self with room for not one more, or they're packed with pachyderms to honor and adore." When he saw that no one cared, Toscanini slumped down the hill and to the pond, both angry and most stumped. "What's their problem? Why are they all acting like a turd? Don't they know that everything I do is for their..."